Alright, we're back. And we're playing a human earth elementalist of Hepleacana. Hepleal I don't know how to pronounce it. But let's see, what's our skills at? So we've got all sorts of bad spells. Okay, so we've got some earth magic trained. We're working on our evocations, which are obviously important. Should be trained at 10, yep. Just as I have it set. We've got a flail of distortion, and we've got this little thing here excluded. Probably because it's going to be dangerous. I think we have a couple orc knights down here, which is not good for us. And an orc sorcerer, so I'm going to try going down the staircase and hope that we don't die when we go down. Okay. So we're going to go back up, and we're going to drag some of these guys with us into some of the fodder here. There's a Morning Star, an unbranded Morning Star. Probably not going to use that. But there's something to... I'm going to bring it with me. Actually, no, I'm not going to. I'm going to bring this with me in case I want to rebrand it with a scroll of branding. We go back down again, hope we don't die. Drag up the fodder. Ah, yes, we have paralysis now with this. Very, very strong. Okay, so let's get this ally to be aimed this way when we go down the staircase to block that crossbow shot. So we'll drag with us. Didn't quite look like that. There you go. I'm thinking we should petrify the crossbower, or maybe let's bring the doggy up with us. Yeah, we'll bring up the doggy. It's kind of like a foo dog, isn't it? Like from Tom and Jerry. I think we can blast Mephitic Cloud at him. Try to petrify some of these guys. So we'll join this guy. Join Magicom. Alright, that's fine. We can take him. He's not that tough. Okay. I'm gonna Fetid Cloud this guy. And Fetid Cloud there. Fetid Cloud there. And see if we can take that guy out. let's just try to kill this guy. Get rid of some more of the fodder. And maybe let's try to kill him. Here we go. Alright, we have it dealt with. We now are no longer in a dangerous situation here on work 1. So there's a bunch of orc priests. Not good. Don't want to get in the habit of fighting multiple orc priests at once, but I think we can survive this no problem. Protection. Ogre. Yeah, now we're starting to get powerful. Now we're starting to get powerful. Okay. Go work 2. Huh. I'm gonna fed it cloud this area here. We'll drag these guys up with us. Wait. Bring this troll up. Alright. It's getting easier. Is that a magic resistance? No, no MR in this game yet. Yeesh. Petrify. So Petrify, when you use it on something that has ranged weapons, if it succeeds, then they stop shooting their ranged weapons at you for some weird reason. So it's really useful to use against ranged enemies. Let's maybe reset for all the mana. I'm all out of mana. Um, hmm. There we go. Now we'll do an aesthetic cloud. Oh, Orc Warlord. The XP Pinata himself. Let's do condenser vein on everything. Oh wait, this can paralyze me. And has a really high chance of doing so. That's not good. Oof. I'd forgotten about the paralysis thing. Almost died there, and it would have sucked. Oof. Well, worked out fine, I guess. That would have been an avoidable death. Those are the worst kind. Those are the kind that make you hate yourself. That make your mom disappointed in you. And speaking of avoidable death, okay, let's be a little bit more careful. This will probably be the last episode I'm doing for today, if I had to guess, because I can definitely tell that my brain is starting to fry. See, that's how you end up dying in this game, more than anything. Once you know how to play, and you know what everything does, and you kind of have a good gauge of how dangerous each enemy is, the thing that messes you up is basically brain fog, making silly mistakes that cost you your valuable resources. Uh, Get this staircase. This is the end vault, I think. Looks like the orc sorcerer's end vault as well. How am I gonna do with this vault here? Probably 7 is enough for now. Let's train. Let's train armor up to 12. Prophetic Cloud on Orc Priest, just like we do with everything that isn't poison resistant. So once you kill, that was a dangerous summon there, but once you kill the summoner, then all the summons disappear. So sometimes it's a good idea just to highly prioritize the summoners specifically. So there's an Orc Warlord. Let's go up the staircase and almost die. Let's try to petrify it again. So see, now he's not shooting at us. There we go. Devoured by a hole in reality. What did I say? XP Pinata. I just whacked it with a flail, and eventually it burst into smoke. Okay, just dragging these guys back here. The usual strategy. He can be paralyzed? I didn't even know that. I don't think I've ever even seen that. Actually, I wonder if... No inner flame yet. Inner flame combos really well with these, with the ancestors, because they can basically run in and do like suicide bombing on everything. Works really well, but I don't have it. Not yet. A little pain. Okay. Okay. Static cloud again. Oh yes. Oh yes. Mephitic cloud everything. Mephitic cloud everything. So Orc always comes with at least 4 shops in its end vault. We're gonna buy that unknown potion there. Probably not gonna buy anything there. Do you have any boots on? Do you have any boots? Nay. Alright, we'll probably buy those. So we're gonna buy these boots. Where are these boots? I'm gonna buy this metal bound notebook and these unknown scrolls. Yes, yes. Ho 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 ho! See, now we have Summon Mana Vipers, which is an amazing spell. An amazing spell. Really, it's one of the best spells in the game early on. It's only level 5, and you can pretty much get it. So we're actually trying a little spellcasting, maybe. We're going to learn that, and we're going to put that there. We're going to put Mephitic Cloud there. Actually, let me switch those. And we're going to learn hexes and summons equally until we get that online. And then we'll also have access to Tukino's Dance if we want to use it, I suppose. Alright. Everything is going quite well. I think we're going to go clear the main dungeon floor now. And then start making our way through the lair branches, which, what are our 2 lair branches again? We've got Swamp and, what? Where's our other lair branch? Did we forget a floor on lair? Yes, we did. The one that has Rupert. We can deal with Rupert now. So next up, we're going to deal with Rupert. That's what we're doing next. If we can survive this frog onslaught first. Right, it's actually not the frogs that are messing with us. It's these. It's this turtle. He has reaching, which is weird. Okay. Plow through the yaks. Oh, that's a hydra. Easy peasy. Right. Sandblast. Sandblast the hydras. How is that so hard to remember? Okay. All I have to do is just remember to sandblast the stupid hydras and I'll be fine. Potion of Mutation. Those are the potions that I bought in the store. Let's read some of these scrolls. So that was a pretty good find. So we're going to go to Rupert. So he can paralyze us in one hit. He also has a really good MR, so paralyzing him is not something you can do. But you can confuse him. Box of beasts. Gotta break off line of sight. There we go. So now that he's confused, we can He has a scale mail of magic resistance, which means his MR is worse than usual. I was thinking that I was going to use Scroll of Vulnerability on him. It doesn't look like that's an option. So instead, let's see if we can Stone Arrow him to death. There we go. Worked out great. More Death Yaks. Okay. We're going to drag this to a one-on-one battle. Or we'll let him appear and see if he can take care of these Death Yaks. No. Gourd itself. The death yak gores the death yak, and the death yak gores itself. Like poetry. Okay, so now that we cleared this, let's go back to dungeon and start clearing some of the main dungeon here. Alright, easy peasy. Dare I say too easy. Yeah, Pyrrhic spear. Interesting. So this part of the game should be pretty easy. You've already gone through the more difficult portions of the dungeon. At least I think so. And we've already made our way through the most dangerous part of the game, which is the early game. Staff, or elemental staff, which will use the 5 guilds of elements. Staff enhances the power of all elemental cast by its wielder. Huh. Very cool. We're not going to use it, because you can't use a shield with it. And shields are good. Okay. Use that on our cloak. There we go. Nope. Pretty much just fodder. Whole lot of fodder at this point. D12. So after this, if we have mana vipers online, well, here, I'll focus on this for now. We don't want to end up dying to these miscellaneous casters. So centaurs have long since become less dangerous to us. Many of the ranged attacks. So that one's, this guy's maybe a little bit more dangerous. He doesn't have very high magic resistance, so we can do the thing to him. The thing that wins the game for you. Similar with this guy. Yeah, killing things with petrification is going to be our safe answer to pretty much everything that we face in the dungeon. It doesn't have magic resistance. Petrification is very good spell. So we just learned Ignition and Starburst, which is kind of cool. Could learn some fire magic if we wanted to. Start blasting things with Ignition. I'd be into that. We're not all in on. We also get Fireball too. I'm not all in on Shatter necessarily. Ignition does a good job of dealing with the Royal Jelly too. Maybe we could clear a ziggurat with it. Could be good. What are we training right now? Once we get Mana Vipers online, we'll reassess the situation. Nice. Some new gloves. Ooh, Ring of Magical Power. Mana Vipers should be on really soon, too. So we'll have to decide pretty quick here whether or not we're going to switch to Fire Magic and start trying to do the thing. The thing being Ignition. Doing meaning winning. Oh, score! Forget Ignition. We're getting that shield. Yes, sir. Oh, we shouldn't attack it. We don't want to banish it. Let's maybe paralyze him and polymorph him so he drops the shield. Petrify. Let's just pick up the shield and make away like a bandit. Nice. So once we get Mana Vipers online, Mana Vipers comes first, I think. Then we can start training shields. If only we can get Lightning Spires. Lightning Spires is the shit. Really, Lightning Spires should be a level 5 spell. I don't understand why Unlimited Lightning Bolts is a level 4 spell, but regular Lightning Bolt, just a single one, which is clearly inferior, is a level 5 spell. Doesn't make any sense to me. It should definitely be a level 5 spell. I mean, I'm no game designer, but come on. It's unlimited lightning bolts versus one lightning bolt. The caveats that make it different just are not enough to justify it. Oh, shit. We need to run. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna read a teleportation scroll. So that's Jorgen. Jorgen is going to kill us. Okay, I guess not. Made it out alive. Okay. What is Jorgen's magic resistance? Oh, he's wearing a robe of magic resistance? Really? Really? Does that have to be the case? Ugh. Alright, let's back up. Break the line of sight. And maybe see if we can Fetid Cloud him. Maybe summon a few mana vipers. It's a little early to be using it, but okay, nice. Didn't seem like that big of a deal, but only because we got a few lucky rolls plus mana vipers. Mana vipers is just that good. Mana vipers is like the kite shield of spells. No, that's actually, it's not true. It's actually lightning spires. Lightning spires is the kite shield of spells. But mana vipers is a close second. We can probably just melee this guy. Nice, nice. So these guys can deal 19 damage in a hit. These guys can deal only a little bit more, really? Well, I guess I was maybe more afraid of them than I should have been. I thought it was a lot more. I thought it was like double. Okay. Mana Vipers is almost online. Here's an Acid Dragon. Could probably start using Mana Vipers. Nice. It's a good little ring. What was this corrosion ring? Let's buy this so we identify it. Let's also read this scroll. I had a feeling it was a blink scroll. And let's read this one. I think this is a scroll of brand weapon, yeah. Moisture of Flaming, that's good. We need Mana Vipers to be more castable because unsuccessfully casting Mana Vipers is really bad. You get slowed if it's yellow, which could mean that you're dead, and we don't want that. Yeesh. Manticore just barbed me. Fit a Cloudum. So this isn't really good to be fighting things when you're that low on HP, but I don't know. Ring of it's a bad ring. Jeez. He's the little engine that could. He's the little centaur that could, really. Nice. So we're oh, gross. We're almost through the dungeon, or we're almost through this floor at least. Summon up some Mana Vipers. Everyone fight our battles for us. You know, like you do. So there's a fine wooden ring. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna drop that. I pick up this fine wooden ring and equip it to see what it gives us. Score! Score, score, score. So now we don't even need to be, you don't really even need to be training this anymore. Okay, so we've got Mana Vipers online. Let's start training shields up to 13. Let's equip a shield. What's that? So that'll go down pretty quickly here. And then from there, we'll decide if we want to start training fire magic. I'd like to continue training earth magic, obviously, because shatter is... I like shatter a little bit more than I like ignition, honestly. There's Snorg. And drag Snorg up here. At one point, Snorg might have been dangerous for us, but there's Agnes. With her anti-magic, of course. The wolf spider simulacrum. Oh, I should be careful. We try to kill it. There we go. I thought we downed Agnes, actually. Low AC. Okay. Nice, nice. Easy. I just opened a tear in reality and rolled right in. Oh. Okay. Yeah, now this is probably my least favorite part of the game is after you freezing cloud. Cool. It's after you clear out lair and orc, then the game becomes a little easier. You start getting hold of some pretty good loot. Oh shit. Well, we know what we're doing. We're gonna go greater demons. Yes. And we're gonna go malign gateway. Yes. And we're gonna go XXX. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. So no more ignition. That's not the plan anymore. We're gonna summon some demons. That's the fun. That's the fun way to do things. Oh, I better be careful. Try to kill this quickly. Let's use poison vapors. Once upon a time, I'm pretty sure every single demon basically had poison resistance, which is just kind of lame. We'll just take them out with Sandblast, I think. Yeah. see. So, there's Volt, which we can't do yet. I'm going to go to Dungeon 15. You know what? Let's actually wait on that. There can be some dangerous stuff on D15. Let's instead start with... So we got Shoals. Shoals is the most dangerous out of all of the lair branches. Out of all 4 of them. Each game only has 2, but there's 4 total. There's Swamp, Spider's Nest, Snake Pit, and Shoals. Shoals is the most dangerous. So we're going to start with Swamp. Actually, there's Azul. Alright, we're going to leave this on a cliffhanger here. I'm going to take a break for a while before we enter into Swamp, or else my brain's going to melt. And when we return, we're going to face off against Azul and the Tyrant Leech. So until then, I'll see you guys next time.